Hello, Annie here, your former managing editor. And in this tutorial, we are going to go over how to add cool graphics to make your broadcast look more interesting, polished, and professional. So to add pictures, you go in and you import the picture, just like you would any other piece of video. And once again, you just drag it over the clip you want. We're going to use Andy with sports for this example, as you can see. Now, as you might also see, the pictures are generally giant and cover everything. So you can change the size and shape and all that other stuff of the picture by going into this nice little button here and clicking things like transform, crop, and distort. You can also go to the side and change things like the size by dragging these little levers or typing different numbers in. This is very useful if you are doing something like sports and you want the same picture to come in the same place consistently and be the same size. Now, this only works if the pictures are taken from the same camera, but in general, for sports, we just use the Talent Time or yearbook pictures, and they all have the same camera, so they come in the same size, which is very, very convenient. Another cool thing you can do with pictures is a style called Ken Burns. Now, Ken Burns can be a very, very easy thing as a replacement to B-roll if you only have pictures and not video. Or it can be easy if, when you click the triangle button, Ken Burns is an option under the thing next to transform and crop. However, sometimes that does not appear. And I will cover how to do that if Ken Burns does not appear under the triangle, but first I will teach you how to use the tool that Final Cut Pro sometimes has programmed for whatever reason. So what you do is you simply take the green box and trace it. There will be a green box, and you will simply trace it over whatever you want the picture to look like when it starts, and then take the red box and zoom in and out, move it around, and put it where you want it to be when the picture ends. And you press done, and it should be ready to go. However, if Ken Burns does not show up, then you have to use something called keyframes, which I will explain. So what you do, you go to the very beginning. Now, to make it work, because the computer gets very confused very easily, you have to stretch out the picture as long as you want it to appear before you start the keyframe, and then drag it out to the size you want it to be and where you want the picture to be at the beginning. And then you will go to the very beginning of the clip, and next to things like position and size, you will see these little diamonds with plus signs in them. You click the plus signs, and then they will turn orange. And when they turn orange, then you go to the very end of the picture clip, and you click those little diamonds again, and once again they will turn orange. And then once they have turned orange, you have to do this before you move it. You move the picture to what you want it to look like at the very end. Zoom in and out, change the position, and when you're done, once again, hit done. And then once you've done this, you click at the beginning, and your Ken Burns should work just perfectly. One other fun thing you can do with keyframes, which is generally not very useful, but you can also use keyframes to change the rotation, and you can make your picture spin in a fun little circle. Oh, there it goes. And I just like doing it because it's fun. So that is the end of my tutorial. I hope you found it useful and to your best interest. Have fun editing.